Sniper entries in trading are a cool and highly sought-after technique that many traders strive to master. These strategies are based on identifying key levels in the market where traders can enter a trade with a high probability of success. In other words, sniper entries are a trading strategy that involves taking advantage of key levels in the market. These levels can be support and resistance levels, or supply and demand zones, or even psychological levels. The key to this strategy is to identify these levels and wait for the market to approach them. The strategy that is going to be taught in this video includes the important concepts of ICT price action, which are 1. Break of structure or BOS, 2. Valid supply and demand zones, 3. Fair value gap or FVG. So traders, if this video is something you are interested in, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you are new. Let's start with the concept of break of structure or BOS. Break of structure is used to describe a significant price movement that surpasses a crucial level of support or resistance on a chart. For example, a BOS in the uptrend is formed whenever higher highs are broken, which indicates the continuation of an uptrend. The key point of BOS is that it creates a demand zone, which can be considered as a sniper entry point. However, all demand zones are not valid. Look at this chart. These higher highs are broken by imbalance candlestick. Consequently, the demand areas formed by these BOS are valid. What is imbalance? An imbalance in the market can be defined as an imbalance between buyers and sellers. For example, a bullish imbalance has more buyers behind it, and a bearish imbalance has more sellers behind it. When looking for an imbalance in the market, simply look for any candle which has a big or full body. This signifies an imbalance in the market because there were few transactions going on between buyers and sellers. For example, in the case of this chart, the imbalance candlestick shows how buyers completely overpowered sellers, which led to a BOS. Now let's explain the concept of valid demand. Look at this chart. This swing high or a higher high is broken by an imbalance candle, which make a BOS. The demand area that is formed by this BOS is considered as valid demand zone. As you can see, when the price reaches this area, buy orders are activated and this causes the price to increase. Now a question has come to mind, and that is what price patterns we should consider as the demand area. In terms of smart money concepts, we can consider the last swing low before the valid BOS as demand area. However, it should be better to identify order block areas and FVG. FVG in trading means the fair value gap, which refers to the difference between the current value of an asset or currency and its fair value due to inefficiency or imbalance in the market. How to identify the fair value gap? On a chart, a fair value gap appears in a triple candle pattern when there is a large candle whose previous candle's high and subsequent candle's low do not fully overlap the large candle. Now let's see how this sniper strategy works. First, you need to find the price trend in the 4-hour or 2-hour time frame, and my suggestion is the 4-hour time frame, because order blocks in 4H are more valid than 2H. In the second step, you need to find a valid BOS created with an imbalance candle. For example, you have identified an uptrend. In this case, a BOS should be formed with a green imbalance or bullish candle. And in the last step, you should identify the order block and FVG areas in the last swing low before the BOS and place the buy order there. In such a case, the stop loss should be lower than these two areas. Let's see the real trade with this strategy. As you can see, this chart is an upward trend. So, we should look for an imbalance candle that has formed a BOS. Here we have an imbalance candle that has formed a BOS. Accordingly, we must identify a valid demand area in the last swing low. This demand area, which is also valid, includes the order block and FVG zones, so we can place the buy order here and consider the stop loss below it. As you can see, the price reacted to this zone and after supporting, it went up. To support the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe.